Right, it's an exciting day. I'm hanging about. It's just gone 6 o'clock and the day has finally arrived. The 7160 has just landed at Brigg. Absolutely fantastic. I'm so chuffed to see her here. She is shining. Saw her a couple of weeks ago down at Basildon, but to finally get her in the yard at Brigg, it's absolutely brilliant. And it's been delivered in style as well. Look at that for a blingy Volvo. Absolutely fantastic. Well, as luck would have it, good mate Andrew Lyle's just been to pick his Manitou up after a bit of a service, some warranty work, and we've got a pallet on the back here that we've just got to take off first before we can get the ramps off. And we've just been to put some forks on his Manitou and he's going to get that off for us. But so pleased to see it here. It's been a long time coming. Swap that off and we can get the ramps down and get her off. Bob on. Right, Andrew's off. He's done his little bit. Absolutely brilliant that Andrew was here. Spot on timing. Get off now. And then we'll get her parked up, pride of place at front of the depot for a day or two before she goes to her new home. Absolutely mint. Look at the bloody width of the trailer. Huge width. Absolutely cock on. Nice one drive. Absolutely brilliant. Off he goes. Right, better get her moved out of the way, ready for morning. Otherwise the lads won't be able to get in the workshop. Right, promised you a quick walk round on the mighty, 7160. First combine I've sold and I'm well chuffed. But anyway, let's have a quick look round. I'll give you a brief look round it and give you some specs. I suppose we ought to have a quick look at where it all goes in the feeder house there. I think that's a new and improved, slightly wider feeder house on the 160 series, but yep. And just over there, in fact, let's go and have a quick look at it. This is the 28-foot header, and it's not done many hours, this combine, and you can see there why the knives look. There's hardly any paint off these at all, and the auger's still pretty fresh. There's a bit of paint off the front, but not a lot really. But yeah, so that's the 28-foot header that's going onto her. I didn't even notice that on the demo day back a couple of 3 months ago now. God, it's flown by. But yeah, Stanley Fat Max toolbox and a standard case toolbox there. But yeah, she's in great, well, it should be. It's only done a few hours, but hardly any paint off the auger there at all. Look, and you got your separators there. Yeah, I cannot wait to get cracking with this in harvest. Roll on next harvest. Anyway, let's go and have a look around the combine. Right, yeah, so we'll go up and have a look at the engine in a minute, but that's a 6-cylinder 8.7 FPT engine. Up there, we'll go and have a look at that in a minute. 460 horsepower she'll be running at max output. 12,000 litre grain tank. Obviously that's all folded away up there, but we'll have a look in the grain tank hatch in a minute, but when we climb up. But yeah, 6.4 metre auger. Anyway, let's go and have a look closer in. We'll have a quick look under here. There we are. Not many belts at all. Nearly all hydraulic, which is great. Not many chains either, so she runs pretty quiet. I know when we was having a go with her on the demo day, she was lovely and quiet. But yeah, just the one main drive belt there, look. Battery's easy accessible. There's the isolator. Another little toolbox there. So that's 3 toolboxes you got with the header as well. But I won't climb under there and get the panels out. But next harvest we'll have a good look in there. That's where the rotor is, obviously. Need a little key to just take the rotor covers off. But yeah, pretty simple to get to, which is nice and easy for maintenance and cleaning. Let's go and have a quick look at the engine. Just pull these steps down without getting tonked on the head. Right, let's go and have a look up there. There we are. Huge exhaust system. Right back into there. Here's your auger. Didn't even realise you can actually lock the auger off if you want, which is ideal. Easy to get to, nice and accessible. And there's the mighty 8.7 litre Fiat powertrain engine, gearbox. She's all up here, nice and compact. But easy to get to. I won't bother lifting all this up, but yeah. And then obviously you've got your tank there, 12,000 litre tank there. When your sides come up, we'll see that during harvest, no doubt. But yeah, fuel filter there. And then just round here is, you can't really see it, obviously not going, but when it's running, it's got a hoover system that makes sure that this stays nice and clean, and then it chucks it out down the bottom. I'll show you that in a minute. But yeah, so that's the top done. Right, let's make our way back down. Right, making our way around. Oh, that's the 60 litre air tank, handy for blowing down and stuff, or whatever, or blowing yourself off if you get dusty. That's the exhaust, that's the outlet for that hoover system I was on about from the radiator cover. So obviously the hoover system goes around there, cleans that surface, and then blows all the crap out here. That's your returns auger, and then your clean grain auger, and obviously that auger feeds it back into there, halfway up there. It's quite handy, all your grease points, and at what time, what hours you've got to do all your greasing, which is good. I don't think we can see much up there really, apart from the top of the auger. No. But, right. Let's go and have a look in the cab. Right, let's climb up the cab and have a look. Right, it doesn't seem 5 minutes since I climbed up here on the demo day. Oh, wrong way, Mark. That's it. There we are. Plush leather. Very similar layout to the AF10 it was really, but yeah, there we are. Pro 700 screen. Loads of shelf space. There we are. God, I can't wait to sit in this next harvest. Flipping out, it's going to be mint. I'll be sat in there. The lads might let me have a go. We'll have to see. Watch your space. That'll be a video for harvest. But yeah, absolutely spot on. Well, grinning like a Cheshire cat. Oh, what a proud moment. Some of you guys might think I'm a bit daft, but being that it is the first combine I've sold, and there's not many sold out of Brigg, so yeah, absolutely chuffed to be sat in this. And right, let's get her moved up to the front of the depot, pride of place.